Hey guys, I'm back. Yeah, anyhow, yeah, so welcome again. So yeah, I haven't been on this for like 2 years. That sucks. But yeah, today we're gonna do another Q&A, and the last video I posted, which was 2 years ago, was a Q&A. So you could say this is really like a updated Q&A. So yeah, let's get into it. So I currently asked all my followers on Instagram to ask me questions for a Q&A that I was going to make. So we're going to answer those questions right about now. Well, of course, everybody's first question is, how did I become a nail tech? So basically 2 years ago, 2020, like in like April, I was doing nails. I wasn't really doing nails. I was doing my own nails, and I was learning how to do nails at the time, and it really wasn't that good or whatnot. And with that being said, at the time I really didn't take it serious, but I know I wanted to learn how to do it. So eventually I learned how to do it. I was doing it. I stopped, of course, because I wasn't taking it serious. Like, I was just buying products and like, yeah, it was just that. So I stopped doing it, whatever. And with that being said, like, we're in 2023, it's February, so during like December, I was with a boy or whatnot, and like I used to work at Chipotle, like, at the time, like during November, because I was dating this boy for like not long. So he knew me when I was dating working at Chipotle, whatever. So then he was also there after I left Chipotle, because I'm not, like, no judgment to like people who work 9 to 5s. Like, I'll never judge nobody that worked 9 to 5. I did it, been there, done that. But it just wasn't for me, I guess you could say. It wasn't for me at all. So I didn't like the fact that I was working 9 to 5, because every time like somebody would do something to me, or I felt like somebody was doing something to me, like, I was quick to leave and just never come back, like, and then I would end up regretting it, because I'm like, all right, now I feel like a bum because like I ain't got no income. But yeah, so at the time, you could say, when I left Chipotle, like, I was more dependent on my mom at the time, and I'm not really like the one to like depend on somebody, but you know, get it how you live. So I was really dependent on my mom at the time, and I really didn't like that, and I didn't really like it. Didn't really make me like feel good at all, because like I don't like depending on nobody. And then my boyfriend at the time would like step in, help, whatever he would do. And it was also, yeah, so it just like felt like I was dependent on people that like I didn't want to depend on nobody. So me and this boy had got into an argument, whatever, a few times, and like he would always say like, oh, you know how to do this, you know how to do that, but you never like take it serious, and like you could be getting paid for this. There's people out there getting paid for this, getting paid for that. You know how to do it, and you just not doing nothing with it. And you don't like working 9 to 5, so you might as well do it. So I was like, you know what? Like, he didn't say it like that, but like that's what he was insinuating, like, without, like, he was saying that without saying it. Feel me? Like, that's the nice way I put it. Like, so he was saying that without saying it. So eventually, I went home, whatever, in December, and I told my mom, I was like, all right, so if you could buy me this, that, and the third, I'm gonna take it serious. So she didn't believe me, of course, because like I didn't take it serious the last time, so like I wouldn't blame her. But so it was around Christmas time too, so I was getting Christmas money, all of that. So all my Christmas money was invested into that. She bought me a few things. My boyfriend at the time bought me a few things. So like everybody was just investing in me. I was investing in myself. Eventually my cousin sent me this girl on Instagram who taught like nail classes, like beginner 101. So it was $700. Like, it was pricey, like, don't get me wrong, it was real pricey, but like I wanted to do it, and I wanted to take it serious. So my mom like took the risk and sent me, and was like, if you want to do it, if that's what you want to do, you could go do it. So boom, she sent me. I went for 3 days, 8 hours each day, and I learned. So right before I went to that class, I was already gaining like followers. I made an Instagram page. I started like creating my my website, the what is it, the design for my website. I already started making it because I really want to take this serious, because I know how to do it and I'm good at what I do. So with that being said, I did one of my homegirls nails for free, just to like, you know, have content and like show people like I know what I'm doing, and like to gain clientele from that one post. That one post, let me tell you, I'm gonna put it right here, like what the nails look like. But that was my first set ever from like 2 years. That was the first set ever. So yeah, so I posted that. It got me a few clients, and then I had a client right after I did my class. No, it was 2 days. I was 2 days into my class, so I already like got a client after that. And then when I finished my class, got the certificate, I started getting mad clients. And then what I also did was had a sale. So I did $40 for anything that you wanted. And I get a lot of content and a lot of clientele from that one sale. My prices are now up. My website is now running. My page is now a little successful. We have almost 160 followers. It's not much, but it's a lot to me because I only started this last month in January. So I'm kind of proud. And yeah, I'm still working though on my, you know, my nail products. And well, not nail products, my nail content, because like the nails I do is good, but you know, always room for improvement. So that's the first question, and I answered it. So the second question is why did I stop YouTube and why am I starting it again? Like, it's the 2 question in one. So basically, same thing with the nail thing. I started doing YouTube when 2 years ago, 2020 again, and it was quarantine, you know, no, like it was cool, whatnot. And I just stopped because like, it was too much going on. Like, it was too much going on at one time. At the time, it was too much going on. So I just didn't want to pursue that. But now, since I have my own nail room or whatever, and I have my own space, and you know, like I have my own like sanity, and I'm at peace. Well, I don't know about at peace. I'm a little at peace. But yeah, I guess you could say I want to do it again because I think I'm really interesting as a person. Because a lot of people tell me, they're like, why don't you just start YouTube mad entertaining, mad funny? And I'm like, you know what? You was right. So I was like, you know what? I can't curse on this because I'm not going to blink it out. So, you know, I'm just going to say, you know what? Might as well. So, the answer is 2 questions. My next question is, what is your biggest turn off and turn off about a person? And I don't know why this person asked me that, but I guess I'm gonna answer it though. My biggest turn off about somebody is like when they can't reciprocate energy. I've noticed that, like, that turns me off a lot. Like when somebody can't reciprocate the energy I give, if that makes sense. Like if I'm really like messing with you heavy, and like I'm showing that I mess with you heavy, and you showing me that you don't care about me, or you treating me like, let's say for example, I'm treating you like gold and you treating me like I'm just somebody that don't matter, like somebody that you could just pick and choose with. Like, no, it's not happening. That turns me off a lot. Also what turns me off is just like just the weirdness. Like I don't like weird, like I'm not a weird person, so I don't like weird energy. I don't like weird people. Like, you ask anybody in school, like I'm always by myself. And that's really my next question. Why am I always by myself? So that's really the next question. But yeah, that's really my biggest turn off, like just being weird, like, and just not reciprocating energy. Like that's just really like, it's really my type of time. My biggest turn on is basically like when somebody could like I don't know how to say this, like when you could like I forgot what the term is, but it's like you could show that, like, I forgot what it's called. It's called something. Hold on. Like, it's like attention. Like, you could give somebody attention. Like, you, like, there we go. When you, my biggest turn on is when I'm not kept a secret. Like, keeping me, that's also a biggest turn off. Keeping me a secret. Why are you keeping me a secret? You see, like, I don't look the best right now, but that's also my biggest turn off, trying to keep me a secret. I don't like that. You're not going to keep me a secret because it's not happening. Yeah, been there, done that, never again, know my worth, and that's that. Bada bing, bada boom. But yeah, that's my, like, my biggest turn off is like when somebody's proud, proud to be like, oh yeah, that's my girl. Oh yeah, that's who I'm talking to. Oh yeah, that's who I'm vibing with. Like, that's my biggest turn. When you could show me off and you proud to be with me, like, I would, if you could be proud to be with me, I will love you forever. Literally. As long as I'm proud to be with you too, because I am, yeah. Reciprocate energy, back to that point. But yeah. So the next question is, why am I always by myself? So basically in school, I know a lot of people speak to me, but I really rarely have friends. I'm always by myself because, I think I'm always by myself because at the end of the day, like, I have weird mood swings, and I just have moods where I don't want to speak to nobody. Like, I don't want to speak to nobody, and I just want to be left alone. Like, it's just one of those moments. And you can even ask my best friend. Like, I love my best friend to death. I don't speak to her every day. Like, I love my mother to death. I don't speak to her every day. I don't speak to nobody every day. Like, there was only, like, the only person I spoke to every day was, like, literally at the time, like, during this period of time, is my boyfriend at the time. That was the only person I spoke to every day. Everybody found that weird because it's like, you need friends. I don't need nobody. Fuck, I didn't even need him. So it's like, but I spoke to him every day, which was kind of soothing, I guess, to a certain extent. But sometimes I didn't even like talking to him. Like, I didn't even bother with him either. But you know, that was my boyfriend, so you know, I had to change a few ways to like be in a relationship. But yeah. So that was really the only person I spoke to every day. But now, since that's not happening no more, I don't speak to nobody every day. I guess you could call me a loner. I just know a lot of people, and like, when it's time to go outside, like, I already know who I'm going outside with and what we doing, but I barely even go outside either, so it don't even make sense. But I'm just always by myself because I'd rather just be by myself than be around people, because being around people brings problems, brings weirdo vibes, brings negative vibes. Like, I don't need none of that. I don't need none of it. I tried having friends, like, why my glasses crooked? I tried having friends that got me in places where I didn't need to be, and just, I'm not feeling it no more. Like, you thought I was feeling you? No, I'm not. So the next question is, from my last YouTube video, you know, I got braces 2 years ago, so they was like, update on your braces. Actually, this week I'm going to get my braces taken off, so I will be making a YouTube video about that. Since I did make a YouTube video about me getting my braces on, I will be getting a video about how I'm getting them off. So it's been 2 years. I have my braces. My teeth is actually straighter than it was, and I'm gonna pull up, I think I'm gonna put the thumbnail of like my first video when I first got my braces right here, so you can see how they look when I first got them on, and now the finished product 2 years later. I know y'all probably wondering, like, damn, this girl nail tech and her nails not even done. Let me tell y'all, I can't. I don't know how the nail techs do it, where they could get their nails done real nice and then they gotta sit here and do the nails. I like getting real handsy, you know, and I like using my hands. And with nails, I can't function, so it's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. But yeah, so I'm currently getting them off soon, so stay tuned for that video. And yeah, the next question is, do you have any regrets in life? And if you do, what are they? Really, I don't have any regrets because everything I did, I wanted to do. So it's like, I can't really regret nothing I did because everything I did, I wanted to do in that moment. So it's like, you can't really regret nothing you did because it's like, you did it, and you did it because you wanted to do it at the time. So it's like, you can't really regret nothing you did. You've been there, done that, learn from it. Don't regret it, learn from it. And that's what I'm gonna say. Like, you can't regret nothing. Like, you could just sit there and just sit on it and learn from it. Like, that's what I'm gonna say. Like, I don't regret nothing I ever did. I maybe regret how I treated certain people in certain situations, or like how I went about certain situations. But you know, it is what it is, because it is what it is, and it is what it ain't. So at the end of the day, it all brought me to where I'm at now, and I'm actually doing pretty good right now, so I don't really care. So moving on. Next question is actually pretty funny. So everybody that knows me knows that I really have no filter. So the question was, why do you have no filter, and how do you have no filter? Let me tell you, I have no filter because when my feelings came down, to it, nobody cared about my feelings. So I was always getting my feelings hurt because nobody cared about my feelings when it came down to it. Nothing. So I'm like, oh, word, like, word, heard you. So now I have no filter because at the end of the day, I don't care how nobody feel. Like, if I feel away, I'm going to tell you something. If I thinking something, I'm going to tell you, like, straight like that. Like, it's no sugarcoating. It's no, no. If I feel away, I'm going to tell you. And if you feel away, then you feel away. I ain't gonna curse, but yeah, like, it's like, if you feel away, you feel away. But it's like, you can't just, like, it's like, you can't be like, you have a filter today and then tomorrow you have no filter. Like, it don't go like that. Like, you have to, like, really, like, you have to have experiences to build up that, like, how would I say that, like, that, I don't know what to say, like, I don't know how to say it, but it's like, you have to, like, have experiences to, like, be like that, like, if that makes sense. Like, you have to have, like, experiences with people so it can make you be like that. Because I had experiences where, like, I was in situations where I had no choices but to have no filter. And it's like, if I had a filter, like, people would run all over me, people would step on me if I had a filter. Like, since I have no filter, nobody messes with me, nobody say nothing to me that's out of place, or, like, nobody comes out their mouth sideways to me, if that makes sense. Like, nobody oversteps. Yeah, because, like, people know better. Like, people be like, oh yeah, that's Violet. Oh yeah, she don't play that. Like, she don't bother nobody. At the end of the day, like, I don't bother nobody. I don't start problems. Like, I stay away from all of that. So, like, everybody know that. So it's like, oh, you really gonna say that? Like, don't say that, because, like, you know, Violet, you know, I be hurting people with my words sometimes. Not all the time, but, like, you know, most of the time. But it is what it is, and it is what it ain't. If people feel away, then you just soft and sensitive, and I don't care. Because at the end of the day, I don't even mean to curse, but I am Little Miss Don't Give a... Y'all can finish that, but I'm really Little Miss Don't Give a damn, because I don't care. I don't care about nobody's feelings. I don't care how much nobody feel about nothing I do. If you feel away, stay away. Word. Because I'm her, not it. Period. So the next question is, what's the dumbest thing I ever did? What is the dumbest thing I ever did? I can name a few off the top of my head, but, you know, I'm not even gonna... Whoever watching this, I hope y'all enjoy, because, boy, I'm just... What's the dumbest thing I ever did? I think I could say the dumbest thing I ever did was... Okay, nah, I'm gonna be logical. I ain't even gonna be... Yeah. Dumbest thing I ever did was not take my nail business serious when I first started it. Yeah, I think that's... Because I was like, what? I was 14 at the time. I was turning 15. So, yeah, I was 14 at the time. And I was turning 15. So, it's like, I feel like if I would have started it then and continued to now, I would have been so good. I would have been getting paper right now. But, you know, we all start somewhere. So, as long as you start sooner than later, you know, it's never too late. So, I think that's the dumbest thing I ever did. There's a lot of other dumb things I did that I'm not going to mention in this video because it don't matter. But if you know, you know. Like, for real, if you know, you know. I just, oh, Jesus. Moving on to the next question. I don't know why somebody asked me this, and I don't even want to answer this, but it is what it is. How did you get a promise ring? I'm gonna say this. I got a promise ring because I was a good girlfriend, and well, I thought I was a good girlfriend. Let's say that. I thought I was a good girlfriend at the time, and the person that I was with loved me, and just loved who I was, I guess. So, yeah. That's how I got a promise ring. Cause y'all know, everybody know what I mean. Be like, yo, she's really known as a cheater. She never take nobody serious. She always playing somebody in their face. Yup, sure is. You heard what Razor said in Baddies. Get your leg back.
You gotta get your lick back. No, I said you gotta get your lick back. My opinion, get your lick back.
And baby, one thing about me, I'm gonna get my lick back. But I met this boy and I changed a lot. Like, I'm not the type of girl no more that I'm gonna get my lick back. It's none of that. Like, as soon as I met him, like, that all stopped. Like, that whole mentality of mine, oh, I'm gonna get my lick back. Oh, let me do something. If I feel like he doing something, let me do it before he do it. Like, that all stopped. Like, all of that. Like, when you with somebody and you actually love them and you actually, like, want to be with them, like, they change, like, all of that. Like, when you with somebody, you don't want to cheat. When you with somebody, you don't want to get your lick back. You don't want to do none of that kid shit. Like, that, it doesn't run through your mind. Like, when you really, really, like, are in love with somebody. Like, it don't cross your mind. Like, the only thing that's going to cross your mind is that one person. And you want to do everything with that one person. And that one person is just that one person. And 9 times out of 10, when that happens, you know that's your ride or die. That's your soulmate. That's the one. When they change your mentality like that. And, you know, people gonna ask them, why are you not with them no more? As I'm sitting here watching this video, I cut it short because too much was said, too much. So, yeah, we're gonna cut that short. So, I think, I had a lot of questions. So, this is the 10th question. I think I'm gonna do like 2 more. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do 2 more. But, the question I chose to answer was, why do you have so many male friends? Females that are out there that have more male friends than female friends, y'all know what I'm about to say. Y'all about to get me on a different level. So everybody thinks when a female has a lot of male friends, they're a hoe. No, that is not the case. They are not a hoe. That is not the case. It's just when you have certain experiences with females are weird. Like, females are genuinely weird. And mostly when you're pretty and you have a lot going for yourself, like, they're haters. Females can be your biggest haters. Like, your friends could be the main one hating on you, and you wouldn't even know. But with that being said, females are weird, and I have a lot of experiences with weird females because, like I don't look my best right now, but I am a pretty young woman, and like, the friends I had was pretty too, but they was insecure. They had something going on, and it was just not cutting it. It was not making the cut. It was not doing it, and it's just weird. And like males are not weird. They're just cool to be around. They're fun. Like, they just there for a good time, not a long time. You feel me? Like, they just fun to be around. Like, you could talk to males, like certain males, because I'm not even gonna lie, there's certain males that just want to be your friend because, you know, they want to, you know. And there's certain males that, you know, that actually genuinely want to be your friend because, like, you could talk to them, they could talk to you, and it's like you get the perspective from, like, a boy's perspective, a girl's perspective. Like, I don't know, but I've always clicked with boys more than females at the end of the day, and I don't find that as a bad thing because, personally, me, when I, like, have a male friend and, you know, they trying to, you know, be my friend for the wrong reasons, I keep my distance because that's kind of weird, and I find that really, like, uncomfortable. So, and I get uncomfortable really fast because I have bad anxiety. So, I get uncomfortable real fast. So, it's like, once I feel that weird vibe that you trying to, you know, do this, that, and the third, and I'm not with it, and 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to be with it. So, I keep my distance with people like that. But, 9 times out of 10, you know, that's what happens. But, you know, you find good female friends and, like, you keep them close, you know. Shout out to my heart. No. Shout out to my bestie. Free him. But, you know, yeah, you keep them close when, like, yeah, but females is weird, just very weird, like, it's sick. This question is, have you ever been away, and where did you go? I have been away. I have been out of the country. I went to Aruba for my birthday, my 17th birthday, which was last year. I went to Aruba. And I had a blast. Let me tell y'all, I was on top of the bar dancing. I was having a boyfriend. So we went away, and it was so fun. Like, I had so much fun in Aruba. Take me back to Aruba. But, you know, stay tuned for this year's birthday because yeah, it's about to go down. But yeah, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, I went to Aruba. I've been to Florida like 3 times. Who hasn't been to Florida at this point? But I've been to Florida 3 times. And that's really about it. I went to Aruba and Florida. Really. But Aruba was the best. So if you waited this far for the video, yeah, use a real one. But thank you guys for watching my Q&A. Give it a like, subscribe if you're feeling nice, you know. And yeah, so stay tuned for the next video. But yeah, it's nice being on YouTube again. I like looking at myself. But yeah, I like looking at myself. But yeah, it's nice doing this. Stay tuned for the next video. Subscribe, like, share. Follow Clothes by Vi. Follow my main Instagram. Yeah, go book up. Get your nails done, ladies. Get your fucking nails done. Yeah, get your nails done.